Hi, my angler friends. This is Thai's Fishing Tackle Industry channel. So today I would like to ask you a question. If you are visiting Japan, you would like to go fishing? Or if you go fishing in Japan, what kind of fishing do you want to do? So in this video, I would like to explain about the how you can go fishing or which kind of fishing is the recommended and so on. And please keep watching. So first, let's start with the category of the fishing. Here, of course, the option is the saltwater and the freshwater fishing. So there are many options, but of course, as you can imagine, there are traditional ways of fishing using the whip rod and so on. But I think most of you want to go fishing with the lures. So most likely that lure fishermen are quite spreading globally all around, and many of you are interested in fishing with the lures. So, in when you speak about the lure fishing in Japan, so I can explain from the freshwater point of view first. In the freshwater fishing, so the most popular or something the target you have in your mind is the bass fishing. Probably this is the first option, the bass fishing. And there's another option that is quite interesting for you to see more really Japanese like fishing is the area trout fishing. And then another option is if you want to go a little bit far away from the big cities, and then you can go to a trout stream fishing. So these three kind of fishing are something I would like to recommend you to go in the freshwater segment. So first, I keep on going with the freshwaters. In the when you go for bass fishing, so the best thing is that to hire a fishing guide. So there, you can imagine that this is fishing. So you go on the water, you cast something, and then if you are very lucky, you can get something. But you need to make a possibility of catching fish higher. So to do that, to hire a fishing guide is the best option. So in very popular lakes like Lake Biwa or Lake Kasumi, and so on. So these lakes are mostly a lot of fishing guides. Some of them can handle English even. So this is quite good opportunity for you. But well, of course, there are options to go fishing from the bank. This is possible. This is easy. But this possibility is a little bit lower. But this maybe you can go to the shore of the lake or pond, and then you can spend 1 or 2 hours fishing. This is the best way to go. But please keep in your mind that you have to buy a license for the freshwater areas. So there, the best thing is that you can go to the shop nearby, fishing tackle shops, and then you can ask where you can go and what you should buy for a license, a permit, and how much does it take, and so on. So there, you have to do go first the fishing tackle shop. That is what I recommend you to do. And then what I can introduce you as a good option for to experience fishing in Japan is the area trout fishing. So area trout is that fishing it is artificial fisheries that they are stocking the trout. In most of the cases, these trouts are sometimes in some cases rainbow trout, or in some cases a taimen and so on. So this is a very attractive, and one of the good things is that you don't have to worry about licenses. So there, simply you go to the spot and then you pay a fee at the gate, and then that's it basically. And then you can enjoy stress free. You don't have to worry about this is the place that I can be or something like that. So this is very good. And then, well, probably you have an impression that so these area artificial. So this is not for the experts, but no, don't worry about that. Many experts, fishing experts in Japan, are enjoying that the artificial this area trout fishing. There are many competitions are going on in Japan, and this is very active. Not only from the beginners, also the expert fishermen. So I'm sure that you can enjoy the real fishing in Japan when you visit area trout fishing ponds. So And the next thing is that the stream trout fishing. So this is, well, you go to the mountain areas and then standing in the water and then casting some lures or the flies. So this is a very, very good experience for you to know the Japan from the completely different side. I mean, you often go visit the very famous sightseeing spots in the city or near the city, but you can go to the somewhere far away from the city, and then you can really experience what Japan is really like in outside in the big cities. So there, also you have to be careful where should you should go, and then there's a trout related species are protected, so you have to be very careful about prohibited seasons, when you can go fishing and where you should go, and then by areas there are different licenses. So if you go to one river, so one river has one license, and then you go to another river, so another river have another license, and so on. So here's again that you have to be very careful, and then research is the best thing that you should do to go street trout fishing. To do that, well, first thing I recommend you to do is to go fishing tackle shops nearby. And then, so these three fishing styles are recommended for freshwater fishing. So I explained bass fishing, area trout fishing, and then stream trout fishing. So these are the freshwaters. My recommendation for the saltwater. So now I turn my topics to saltwater fishing. The best thing or highly possible that you can get fish is that sea bass fishing. So sea bass is a quite there are big population of sea bass around Japan, and especially good thing is that like Tokyo Bay, so there are thousands of sea bass in there, and the best option to go is to hire a captain and then hire fishing guys for that. So that they will guide you, they will bring you to the spot where the sea bass are, and that is the best thing. And then, of course, another option is to go to the shore fishing, fishing from the bank or the pier or the. So these places, some places are very open, but some places are prohibited, and so these places you have to do some research, which where you are staying. It depends on that, but many places you can go easily. And the good thing is that so for the saltwater, you don't have to buy any licenses in Japan. So if you have, you know that where you can stand on the water, basically that place is free to do fishing without buying any licenses. So then here is again the most important part is to get the information. So for you to do, I know there might be some language barriers, but try to visit the shops in the middle of the Tokyo or middle of the Osaka or in Kyoto. So there are many fishing shops, and there you try to go and try to speak a little bit, maybe a little bit of Japanese, but many of the store staffs can speak English now. So there you can try to get some information. You show them your interest about fishing, what kind of fishing do you want to do. Then naturally, as a fisherman, it's quite easy. Talk will be going on afterwards. So there. So as a summary, here, if you come to Japan, and then doing some fishing, what I recommend is that in the freshwater, bass fishing, area trout fishing, and stream trout fishing. For the saltwater, the sea bass fishing is the most, well, the best thing I recommend for you to do fishing in Japan. But if you are interested in really traditional style of fishing, cultural side of the fishing, Japanese fishing, so there must be a different kind of approach. But this video is about mainly about the lure fishing you can do quite easily in Japan. So I hope this information are helping you to make a good plan for another or next visit to Japan or the first time visit to Japan. And then, yeah, I think that's it for today. So thank you very much for watching. And if you are interested, just subscribe my channel. I will keep you feeding the information about the fishing or fishing tackle, fishing business, and so on. And if you have any comments, questions, please feel free to write down there. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.